Hi everyone, my name is Allison Steffen and I am a second grade teacher at Clear Creek Elementary in Shelbyville, Kentucky. Today I am going to share a product that I use in my classroom that I think that everyone would love to use. It is called Seesaw. And Seesaw is a digital portfolio of students' work. Today what I'm hoping to introduce is what Seesaw is for you, why you should use it, classroom ideas and examples, how to easily set it up and the way it could be used to teach digital citizenship, and then to provide a few resources to help with any questions or help that you may need. So what is Seesaw? Seesaw is a digital portfolio that collects students' work. It could be something that they produce digitally on their iPads, tablets, Chromebooks, computers, cell phones, etc. Or it could be a physical work that they have documented using a camera or video camera. Everything is organized and it makes assessment and conferences very easy because it is all in one place. Um, the students get to build their journals online. That's what Seesaw calls their portfolio, as a journal. Um, they are able to annotate their work. They can use a video camera. They can use a regular camera. They can type in reflections. They can type in responses to work that a teacher posts a question for. Um, and students can comment and like other students' pieces of work, but it also allows parents to communicate with their students, see what they are doing in the classroom. It is a great tool for building the community and keeping your parents in the loop of what's happening in the classroom. Teachers around the world have been using Seesaw. These are just some words to describe what they think about it. It's easy, it's awesome, it's empowering, um, it's a journal, it's great. It's very versatile in the classroom, and it is a great tool to collaborate with both educators and the students' peers. Why teachers love Seesaw and why I really love Seesaw. It says it empowers students to document their learning as it happens. The students can reflect on what they're working on, show the different pieces that they've done, and just really be proud of their own work. Students are able to reflect on their work, like I said. They can write the responses on there. They can also develop critical thinking skills as to how to problem solve using this digital technology. Develops 21st century skills, and as I said, it's great for digital citizenship. The site is protected. The only people that would be allowed to visit their Seesaw blog or journals would be the students in their classroom, and parents would only be able to view their individual child's work, or if there is anything that their child is also tagged in, similar to other websites. Um, because of this, it builds a strong community for the families and for the peers in the classroom. Um, the Seesaw allows you to share their creations. And the students get very proud of their work, and they love being able to go back and revisit their work, especially the videos that they do of themselves. They love to watch themselves. And as an educator, it saves time on assessments and conferences and newsletters. So when you do your conferences, especially if it is student-driven conferences, they can pull up their work and show their parents what they're very proud of at the conference at school. But it's also nice that they can do that at home. They can, they go home and they tell their parents, today I did blah, blah, blah. But instead of the parents not really understanding it, they can pull it up on their computer or on their phone and actually see it just as the student is explaining it. So here's some of the things that you can do on Seesaw, both the kids and as the educator. You can use a regular camera that could be your on-computer built-in camera on your computer. It can also be the camera built into a phone, videos. The students can draw using a mouse if it's on a computer, for example, my pointer right here. Or if it is a tablet, they can use their finger to draw on the pad, and it will be just as if they were drawing with a tool. You can upload videos or pictures from a camera roll. They can type notes. You can incorporate any links from outside sites. And recently, they have added the feature of accessing files from Google Drive or iClouds. And then similar features that are available for other editing tools for photos is they can rotate the pictures, they can record their voice. So if they made a piece or if they are showing, for example, something that they built, they can record step by step what they are doing. They can draw on their work to annotate, and they can add captions or labels. Another example for voice recording that I personally have used often in my classroom is allowing the students to read aloud to help build that fluency that we are working really hard to develop in our primary grades. The students love to read to the camera because they get to be on camera, but it allows them to go back and listen to themselves reading, or if they want to, they can go back and listen to a peer reading either the same text or a different text just for something different to do. There are different options to signing into Seesaw. This allows it to be a lot easier than, always typing in a code. So you can use a QR code by accessing the camera on your computer, your iPad, tablets, etc. You can type in a code, or students can also use their Google accounts. The signing in depends on how you set it up as a teacher. There are different ways to set it up because it depends on how many devices you have access to in your classroom. And it also would depend on the age of your students. I have personally used the class code, and I've used the Google account sign-in, which has been very easy for my students. It just requires them to be able to type in their email address, which is becoming very important, especially if you're on one-to-one devices. This is just a simple screenshot of what the journals would look like as a teacher and as a student, both on the computers and on an iOS device. The students would be listed here. That on this example it's just letters, but if it were students it would say like Allison, Ben, etc. And like I said, it's very easy and user-friendly for students. All they would have to do to add something would be add something or press the big green button. App smashing. So one of the features that is great for Seesaw is that you're not limited to using only one product. There are so many wonderful apps and programs out there that all the teachers like to use, and this will allow you to continue using them. So for example, these are just some easy apps that many people like to use, and then you can incorporate them into Seesaw. I personally like to use ChatterPix a lot. It takes a picture of um, anything that you want to take a picture of, or you can document using your onboard camera, or you can download a picture from the internet if you want to make similar to like a meme, and it will make that picture talk, and the students like to use it. So I would use that app. The student would record whatever they want to record, and then I would save it to my phone's hard drive or the computer hard drive, and then upload it to Seesaw as I would for any other video, and that just stays on their journal. But all of these apps are user friendly to go into Seesaw. my favorite now, other than Chatterpix, or what I'm most excited about, is using Google Drive or Dropbox to add in files, so that students can access different um, documents that we already have made. Some of my other favorite features, Seesaw allows you to make folders. And this is just a list of the folders that I use in my class. I have them color coded similar to their physical folders that they have, that we use in class. So for example, all of our reading folders are red. Science are green, social studies purple, yellow for writing. This just makes it a little bit easier for them to find them when the students are downloading to these documents. Excuse me. Um, but whenever you upload an image or a document, you can easily tag that document with, say it's a music document, if they're practicing their instruments in music class and the teacher makes a video of it. You can save it to their journal and you tag it in music, and then that way you can easily assess that file by simply going to the music drive, or excuse me, the music folder. Another one I like to do, or another favorite feature I like, is the comments. Commenting and adding likes really builds that discourse and community into the classroom. Here's two examples from my class from last year. I had the students reflect on what they learned about Abraham Lincoln. And this student, she wrote what she learned that day, and then she posted it to her journal. And down here you can see that I personally liked her work. That's what this little heart means. And then this woman right here, which is Elsa, she is the student's mother. She connected and she has gone on there and she liked it. And then the student liked her own work. And then the mother came down here and she commented that these were some very cool things that the student learned. And then on this one is another document. Is this just a screenshot, excuse me again, of a video this child took. This is a screenshot of the Chatterpix. It's something that I liked. Down here you can see that I personally liked it again. And then two other students in the classroom have liked it and they have commented on it. And the students just liked giving that feedback back and forth. And now that we are in such a digital such a digital age that has social media everywhere, and Facebook and Instagram and all of those, where students are going to be a part of this in their life from now on, we're able to teach them how to respond to things very safely, because I can see the comments before they're actually posted. I can approve them or deny the comments. I've had to have a student come and talk to me, and we had a little discussion about how to say something nicely, even if they didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. It's just nice to be able to say that, once it's out on the internet, it's out on the internet for the rest of their life, and we want to make sure that we don't hurt others' feelings and don't want to put anything out there that will haunt them for the rest of their lives, basically. Okay, another feature I like, now this is part of Seesaw Plus, which there's the regular Seesaw, which is free, and then Seesaw Plus is a extra pro version. But in Seesaw Plus, they have the standards, and they call them skills because it depends on the standards that you use in your school or your state. Um, as a teacher, the students would not be able to see this. This would be private on my side of the programming. I can look at the work and then document it and then basically grade it. And they have it on a 4-star system, which is similar to standard-based grading, for those of you that use standard-based grading. So you would be able to pick your standard. This is a screen that I use personally. So I have my second grade standards in there, and I would click it and I can say that this student has mastered this standard, or they are halfway to mastery. And then it will allow me to have that documentation of what work they are using towards the standards. Okay, are you ready to create your own account? This is a video that will help you make an account if you're interested in doing that. I will save this for you and I will share this slideshow with you so that you can watch this video. It's about a 6-minute video on how to easily create a class in Seesaw. By scanning this QR code, you get a free membership to Seesaw Plus for a month that allow you to play with all the different features that Seesaw has. This also will document that you saw it from me, as I am one of the ambassadors for Seesaw. You can try it out and play with building a class, allow your students to build it or build their journals and just see what Seesaw can do for your class. And after that month, you can either decide to continue with Seesaw Plus or you can just keep your account as a regular Seesaw free account. Here's some more ideas that you could do in your class with the Seesaw that I will have on the slideshow that you can access if you need some ideas. They have kindergarten through 2nd grade ideas, 3rd through 5th, middle and high school. This is just some information on what you can do with Seesaw. It'll bring you to different plans on how to incorporate it into your class. And here's some webinar addresses and other ideas through Seesaw that could help you incorporate it into your class and if you want some more ideas. Seesaw you can follow on Twitter and Seesaw for Teachers on Facebook and a lot of other resources available through the Seesaw's website. You can also contact me as well or come down to my classroom if you are in Shelby County and we can talk about it a little bit more one-on-one and you can see how my class has incorporated into their learning. Thank you.